Hello guys, I was in a room the other night, chat room, and some people asked me what I use for antivirus. Well, I have several computers set up, and I run several different um, antiviruses just to see what the difference is in them. Now, the one that I use on my personal computers is a free one called Komodo, Comodo. So if you Google this, you'll come down, you'll see a place here that says free products. Now they have a bunch of different products. They have some for businesses. They have the Internet Security, which is firewall and antivirus combined. They have just standalone antivirus or firewall if you wanted. I really think their firewall is good. They have some other things. They got a backup utility. They got Komodo Rescue Disk, which is a bootable disk to clean your system. Down here they have a couple web browsers. Komodo Dragon is based on Google Chrome. Looks and works a lot like Google Chrome. Has a few extra security features in it. Down here they have new Komodo Ice Dragon. Is based off of Firefox, which is basically a Firefox browser, only with some extra security stuff in it. But that's what I use, is the free Comodo Internet Security. Now when you're downloading it, as if you download anything, you always want to read everything on the pages, and if there's places you can uncheck boxes to opt out of things you might not want, that is one thing I do. Now there is going to be a question. There'll be 3 questions on a page when you download this. The top one is about DNS servers. I always opt to go through their DNS servers. Doing so, there's also times I went to web pages and stuff that was known to be bad, and when you go into those, it won't even let you there. It'll bring up a page that says it is unsecure. Your normal web browsing and all, you'd never run into that, but sometimes we'll go looking for malware and different things. Now with Komodo Internet Security, when you download it, you'll get this Komodo secure or unsecure. It'll give you a little green here if you're secure, and different colors. You can opt out of that if you want to also. Just being up there though makes it easy to see if you're secure or not. Komodo, their user interface page has changed. It looks like this now. On the bottom you have where you can scan, you can update, you can run in the virtual profile, quarantine, or in the task manager. If you're a gamer, they have a gaming mode where you can click on, and it relaxes your antivirus to the gaming that you're doing so that your game can do things freely. Up here there's a option that says task, and here's your general ones: scan, update, view quarantine, logs, and task manager. That's basically what we just seen below. But now down here you have Firewall Tasks, and here is where you can allow an application through the firewall. You can block an application from your firewall. Manage the network with the stealth ports. There's all kinds of different options here, but this is nice to be able to go in and block an application or allow one. Sandbox, this is like they call it a virtual web browser. Sandbox is just, it's a cool thing because if you're in a Sandbox browser, you're a whole lot safer, because anything comes into the Sandbox, it'll get quarantined there, and you can just delete your Sandbox. They have open shared space, which they'll give you an icon on your desktop also, because if you're in a Sandbox web browser and if there's a picture on that page or something you want to save, you can save it into the shared space, but you need to scan it or do whatever you want to do before you take it out of the sandbox, because once you take it out of the sandbox, it's just like not being in the sandbox at all. And when I'm talking about sandbox, if you go up here and click that little down tab, you'll see here they got, these are browsers I have installed: Firefox, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, and Komodo Dragon. If I click on any of these icons here for the web browser, it'll take me to a sandbox version. I don't know if you can pick up on the green line around the edge of the page. That's telling me I'm in a sandbox and I'm a lot safer. So if you wanted to save a picture or something, you would have to do the shared spaces and then take it out of there. But that is one nice feature they do have, is sandbox browsers. And you also have advanced tasks down here. Okay, here's where you can create a rescue disk, and you can watch activity, submit files to them for analysis. One thing, going back to the sandbox, they have reset sandbox down here. That is in case you do get something into the sandbox that is infectious, you can just simply reset the sandbox and you're good to go again. So that is one feature I do like about Komodo. Like I say, their DNS server, the stuff that goes through their DNS server, the normal person may never get to a web page that would make it block it. But of all the free antiviruses and the paid ones I've used, I just favor toward Komodo. It's my opinion. I know everybody has their own opinions and reasons they use what they do. If you're thinking about switching an antivirus, you do want to uninstall your antivirus you're using now, so you're not trying to run two at one time. But anyway, that's what I run for an antivirus. One more thing I wanted to mention: when you install Komodo as an antivirus or security suite, it also installs a program called Geek Buddy. And what it is their technicians or whatever, if you have a problem or whatever, you can ask them a question at any time, or you can do a live chat with them or whatever. It's up to you whether you want to leave that in there or not. I've never actually used their Geek Buddy portion of it. I usually uninstall it and just do everything myself. And if I do get something that comes up that says with an infection, I want them to clean it or attempt it myself, I will always clean it myself. It's just the way I do it. But Geek Buddy, if you wanted to leave it in, I guess you could, but I usually always uninstall it and just clean the infections myself. Thanks.